Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It's the motherfucking Good Guys Podcast.
What it do?
Episode 92.
Gay.
We in this motherfucker with another one. A Slick and Real. Y'all know what it is.
You know what it is? I just be ad-libbing because he don't let me get on the intro, so.
You can do this shit all you want to, nigga.
I just be ad-libbing, y'all.
Shit. You can have it next week, matter of fact.
All right, bet. I'm going to come in with a little light show. Strobe lights, everything. Nigga, bet. It's like that.
Yeah, I want to start this week, man. I want to start on some lighthearted shit. Y'all want to start on some serious shit.
Lighthearted, serious shit?
All right, cool. Let's talk about this fucked up ass workforce that they want us to fucking work for.
Slavery. AKA.
Might as well be luck.
Man.
The Better.com CEO comes under fire. This nigga had a Zoom full of 900 employees and told their ass, look, if you in this Zoom call,
it's been read.
Oh, shit.
We appreciate your services. They would no longer be needed.
Bruh, yeah, pretty much.
Go ahead.
Oh, that's crazy.
And I'm just, when I first say this shit, I'm just imagining people, they just put their clothes on in the crib, turned their little webcams on, like, yeah, you got a meeting today. We gonna talk about the company. Just to get fucking fired, bro. Like,
I turned my mic on.
Crazy.
Motherfucker.
One nigga was like, yeah, you're a piece of shit.
Right.
Bad as shit, bro. Like, but you got every reason to be, bro. Like,
why would you call everybody on the Zoom thing? Why didn't you just send out emails? You just sent out mass email for that shit.
picture you talking to your coworker mans that you fuck with. Like, yeah, bro, I gotta get ready for this fucking meeting they having on Thursday. You like, huh? What meeting? Nah, they sent the Zoom link out. You ain't get it?
Nah.
I don't know what you talking about.
Your man lost
Yeah.
his job in good standing. He don't know what you talking about.
You
Jeez.
like, damn, they might be giving me a bonus or something. You start thinking you some positive shit. You get on that motherfucker and you don't got no job, nigga. You got fired on your day off.
Damn.
It's fucked up, man.
I'd have been like, why me? All 900 niggas here.
900, they say that's like 15% of the company, bruh. Like, bruh.
Damn.
Shit crazy out here.
I mean, I know times is hard right now, and a lot of people are getting laid off.
Couple
but
weeks
they've been
before
getting laid
fucking
off.
Christmas, too.
Oh.
Every time. That's holiday season is a very, like, it's like a yin and yang, or like, you know what I'm saying, double-sided time. Because some people be all blessed and happy for the holidays. Some people be depressed.
Is that why people acting all fucking... People just been weird lately.
Nah, man, we came out of a pandemic, and then a year after the pandemic with a president, they do shit to help nobody. Everybody been like scrambling their shit together all year. You know what I'm saying?
Every man for
How you
themselves.
live?
Literally been every man for themselves for real for the past year.
Year and a half. Almost. That shit is crazy. That's why I don't know why the fuck this guy thought that was a good idea. And now he apologizing and shit. Like, nigga, you knew what the fuck you was doing.
Yeah, you knew what time it
He
was.
was like, man, I gotta lay off some niggas. I can't fire 900 people individually.
Like, bro, you watch shit like that on TV and it's like the CEO job, like, he's stressing over the shit. Like, damn, I got like the Office episode and shit. Like, he like, damn, I gotta fire somebody. Like, this nigga, he made a little game out of it and
Right.
shit.
Nah, fuck. They made a Squid Game imitation. Said, if you were here, you're not anymore. Damn.
Took y'all niggas out back.
That's crazy.
Now I want to give an update on our old pal Jussie
Smollett.
I just
How
want
the fuck is that still going on? Like,
I don't know.
They go to court.
No, they definitely dragging it on.
2 years ago.
Oh, no, it's over now.
They definitely dragging it on.
that
but-
nigga's guilty. Guilty as hell.
He getting jail time?
Nah, he probably get like probation. It ain't that big a
Then
deal.
what the fuck do we give a fuck about?
Because why did you lie, brother? we still haven't gotten him to admit that he made that shit up.
He gonna die with that lie to this day.
I just want to go on record saying that you might even get this on the podcast of me saying back in the day that nigga was bullshitting. Shit ain't sound right, bro. How the fuck they knew who you was?
Man, why would two Nigerians in MAGA hats jump your light-skinned ass?
Why would MAGA people jump you for being gay like they know who you are?
We gotta can't just say MAGA people. When we say MAGA people, we think, a different skin tone.
Yeah.
Nigerian,
That's what he said,
but it was two Nigerian brothers.
That's the truth of it.
Yeah, in MAGA hats. Like,
because he set that shit up. But what he was saying was, two white people, two white MAGA motherfuckers recognize me from Empire. That don't even sound
how
right.
wild he is for that, though? How dumb you think the public gotta be? You say two white people, and then these motherfuckers walk into the courtroom, and they midnight. Like, no offense.
They got y'all on camera planning the shit out. Stupid asses.
That shit is crazy.
Now he was probably one of them kids who just got away with everything.
Exactly. That's what
It had to be, bro, because you really thought that was a good lie.
Well, you ain't used to lying. you thought that shit was just going to just fly and he was going to just bleed your ass. It was at a weird ass time.
Yeah,
too.
why you gotta play with that?
That was a weird ass time period. I mean, remember that was like a whole bunch of protests was going on. Like, yeah.
So why you gotta add to it?
That was pre-pandemic protests. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was a whole lot of shit going on.
It was a publicity stunt.
We don't even talk about that shit no more.
And that's exactly why fucking Donald Trump Jr. is on Twitter laughing at your goofy ass. Like,
Yeah, man.
we told y'all he was fucking bullshitting. Now that give them credence to look at everything else like,
What else they lying about? He went to 60 Minutes talking about he the gay Tupac. Started crying and shit.
He did call himself the gay Tupac. Sorry. And I still don't understand what reference.
What that got to do with it?
What that got to do with
I'm
anything?
fighting for equality.
I still don't
Tupac did
understand.
shoot the two cops, but what you did like that?
What that got to do with getting jumped by two MAGA, quote unquote,
That you
supporters?
paid to jump you too.
The gay Tupac.
We ain't even gonna get into all the weird shit he was on the stand saying, like, y'all niggas, man. Y'all really thought y'all got that off.
Delusion, bro.
He really thought he got it. Like, he took that to court. He could have just played out and saved himself the embarrassment, bro.
This motherfuckers be delusional.
Gotta die with the lie.
Nah, bro. That would have good lie.
The lie should have died.
Yeah, bro. Like, at least
Let the lie go.
making some shit that sound good. Man. You want to hear something interesting that I seen? It makes perfect sense to me. It sounds like common sense to me. But the LAPD has come out and said, tourists, you might want to slow down coming out here because we can't keep y'all safe. Like, there's no guarantee that we can keep y'all niggas safe. Which to me is like,
That's
police
some real
don't
shit,
keep
though.
me safe any fucking way.
But that's at least they let you know, like, look, man, y'all could go to Roscoe Chicken and Waffles. But if
Something happened to your ass.
shit, we backed up.
You said
The
Cali say
motherfucking
that?
Crips, yeah, the LAPD.
Yeah.
So it's like, the shit was just interesting to me because I ain't never heard of police be like, yeah, ain't shit we can do out here.
You gotta understand, Cali a different type of place. Like, people across the whole country, let alone the world, travel to Cali almost every day. Like,
and them niggas is known to rob.
yo,
Truth
I
of
mean,
the matter, bro.
You gotta understand the situation, fool. If it's your city and you guaranteed to see 3 different people from whole different states, let alone countries, whole different states walk past your block in a 1 week span. Come on.
One of them niggas. Some of them niggas getting got.
Somebody like
them LA niggas be taking shit too far, but
dog.
that shit was just crazy to me, bro. Crazy and funny, because, like, what y'all niggas do?
we
What
got
y'all
our
gonna do anyway? Y'all can't even solve the regular crime, nigga. What the fuck are you talking
That's what
about?
I'm saying. They like, we got our own problems. Like, look, don't come here with this bullshit.
Damn.
I got an interesting hypothetical for y'all. I'ma stay out of this, you know. I ain't even I'm gonna get y'all answer after y'all give me one. Your girl come to you, say you got a girl. We don't got no girls in it, but say you got a girl. Say she come to you like, think I want to start rapping. You ain't known her to never be no rapper. You ain't never heard no bars from her. she want to become a rapper. Like, she want to take it serious though. Like, at some point she want to quit her job and like put her focus into that type shit. You supporting her decision?
She good?
That's a good question.
That's the first question for me.
All right, let's say you go to the studio. It's not great, but you see potential. In it.
if I see potential, I'm gonna tell you keep working, but on both fronts. Like,
quit that goddamn job.
nah, bro. Listen, I'm being real though. Not trying to set in your dream or nothing. But I'm gonna tell you to keep a bag in your pocket and keep working. Like keep getting in the studio, keep practicing. But I'm not gonna want one of the people to just lie to you and be like, yeah, bro, quit your job tomorrow. You got it.
No,
like,
no. I'm definitely not gonna tell you to do that.
how you gonna afford studio time? Like, what the fuck? Like, I'm not gonna pay all your studio time. And you gotta develop your talent. Like, what the fuck? Like,
That's supporting your girl though.
yeah, we're gonna work together. I'll buy some, you buy some, but you gotta have money coming in. What the fuck? Like, I should start trapping. Fuck it.
Oh man,
Start move some work.
get you some
Fuck
shit
it.
to rap about.
Dog, I'm telling you, it make her shit more believable. She really lives. Fuck it.
I'm gonna buy a Cadillac and I'm gonna put her in the Cadillac and tell her to grab the wheel. Say, this is your shit.
What?
Why? What's that go song?
What? Fuck you on
I
your?
see Terrence Howard.
I was about to ask you on your hustle and
Yeah, I
flow
see
shit.
Terrence Howard doing the hustle and flow.
Shut the fuck up. Yeah.
You driving?
You the captain of this shit.
Look at me.
Yep,
Look at me.
All right, for her.
I'm the captain now.
see? There you go. That's, yeah.
I don't know if a two rapper relationship would work though.
Look at me.
All right, let's say she like that. Like you think we can make it out the hood with Shawty. You letting her quit?
Hell yeah. We gone today. She signing that contract.
Oh, she
Nah, she ain't
talented?
got no offers or nothing. She just talented to you.
Nah, we gonna get a deal.
Pushing. I'm gonna start pushing her. Try to be a manager. Like try to like. What?
So until she get to that point where you like, yeah, I really believe this shit.
I'm not gonna tell you quit your job, bro. Bro, come on now. We're 30, bro. We're older. So
But if she do,
like if we 21, it might be like, all right, bro, fuck that job, bro. We 28, y'all. They like, you rent good for the month? All right, yeah, all right.
All right,
Fuck
that's
that.
all right, fuck it
yeah,
then.
fuck it then. You know what I'm saying?
Ink that deal. Hell yeah. I'm gonna be a pimp.
I shoot your videos for you.
I'll hold your water.
Support from Red.
You thirsty, baby? Get in there and spit some bars.
Oh, you just gave me a new one. What if she a battle rapper? What if she ain't even like...
Hell nah. We're going to work tomorrow. Take your ass to Walmart.
She ain't been making songs and shit yet. She just want to be a battle rapper.
Hell nah.
She want to get on Smack.
I start thinking of bars she could say. Like, you handing bottles of water and shit.
These weak arms as heavy as vomit on the sweater already. Get your stupid ass.
Stupid ass on the
You know she
stage.
gonna be rehearsing that shit. She rehearsing that shit to you in the crib too.
Get your stupid ass on the goddamn stage. Shut up.
You argue with her and shit. She got bars for your ass. Quick 16. Nigga never washed the dishes.
Fuck no. I got the hiccups.
Nigga
This ain't no
never washed
musical.
the, you hear me? Nigga
Fuck is
never
this High
washed
School
the
Musical?
dishes. Nigga think he got some bitches going off on your ass in the house.
Urban grease. You can call this trap grease.
Hey, that'll be some funny shit.
Dog.
You gotta make a diss track to respond to shit.
That'll be an ugly ass relationship.
That is an ugly movie. This is some kind of trap musical. I don't know.
That's funny as shit. Off that though, I've been wanting to ask y'all this for like a couple weeks. I just think it's like an interesting topic to have for anybody for real. I wanted to ask y'all like how y'all deal with people in your life not supporting the shit that you got going on. Whoever it may be, family, friends, fucking associates, whatever.
Continue to do it and
Yeah.
do it harder.
Yeah, me personally, I try not to think about it, man.
I feel like you always gonna have them thoughts though.
You're gonna think about it, but you can't like harp on it. You gotta understand that when you started out on something, like whether it be like this podcast, music, maybe art, maybe you know what I'm saying, being a model, photography. When you started out on a path, a life path, you started out on that life path. Point to the camera. You started out on that life path. So like, that's you know what I'm saying? That's your route. So they can like want the best for you. You know what I'm saying? But you gotta understand.
Not everybody gonna feel the same way.
That, but you shouldn't expect no more from that. They didn't choose that life path. At the best you want is to cheer you on. Like anything else they do is extra. You feel what I'm saying? Like you gotta understand that. And I feel like a lot of people need to understand things like that. You know. Shit, like when you have a kid, you don't expect the whole world to watch a kid. You know what I'm saying? Nah, you kind of gotta watch a kid. You might lean on some people for assistance, but
shit these days, I don't know.
we ain't talking about the young or whoever just doing what they gotta do. I just mean on some realistic shit. When you're responsible, you have a kid, like you understand that you had this kid, so you gotta deal with the responsibility. Same thing. If you plant the seeds of a rapper or podcast or show, movie director, you gotta nurture your own like seed. You feel me?
That's real. Anything to add?
Damn, nah, he touched on everything. I took my answer.
I appreciate that, fella. That felt good.
I
you get much it's like
just had an interesting conversation with somebody like almost before y'all walked in type shit. And it's even more interesting because they in the military, right? And we was talking about, well, they said that they feel as though this country should try communism. Like, it's some wild shit to just say.
Hey, do you understand how wild that would be?
Yeah, this should probably get a disclaimer right here. Like,
we not agree.
This
not the views.
We just spitballing here, guys. Like, we're not saying we want to be communists and shit, but their argument was for a certain amount of time, people should just be on the same level type shit. Where everybody...
let me say this. I'm going to cut you off. If we're going to take the words at face value, which I know you can't take anything in this word at face value, one word is capitalism, one word is communism, one word is base word is capitalized or capital,
and one is
community.
Yeah, that's
I'll just leave it at that, but fuck it.
So I clearly see where you stand, and
I'm not even necessarily agree. I
said the same thing. Like, I'm not agreeing fully because like I know what communism comes with type shit.
Right, and the other shit.
But the thought of everybody just being on a level playing field, we all get paid the same. Everything in the stores costs the same, no matter what store you go to, no matter what neighborhood you in. That shit sounds like some shit that should be the case.
Certain things.
But if they haven't did it in 80 years, 100 years.
Like you said originally though, we're not arguing the difference between capitalism and communism. We just discussing the topic, right?
Yeah.
So what's the main point of the topic?
They think we should give it a try and see what So I had, I had my pushback type shit. My thing was, yeah, it sound good. Like, who you either gonna bring everybody up doing that, or you gonna bring a whole bunch of people down.
Right.
And
depending on the strategy, it wouldn't be the worst thing. But.
Right. But then it's like, let's say you giving, like, you making sure everybody get the same amount, but people feel like they doing more. So now the motherfuckers that think they should be making more, looking at the people that quote unquote should be making less. Like, why the fuck are we getting the same?
See, that's classism.
You gonna have people that's happy. You gonna have people that's mad.
That's classism. That's not even technically capitalism. That's classism right there. Because you believe somebody should be lower than you based on their monetary status. You know what I'm saying? Or economic status. So that's not even capitalism or communism. That's a whole other thing. Not
necessarily, because it could be the value of the situation.
You gotta understand.
Like, if you think that you're doing more work, you should expect a higher pay.
But if you're looking at the person next to you saying you're not doing nothing, you don't deserve anything, that's a whole nother mindset. You know what I'm saying? Like,
just the example that came up in the conversation I was having. I was like, somebody with 2 kids is gonna be mad that somebody with 2 kids that was living in a mansion with extra rooms, all that shit. They gonna be mad once you tell them, nah, you only got 2 kids, you only need this 2-bedroom.
Why you downsize them? That's crazy. That's
this person that quote unquote didn't deserve all this money with 10 kids, y'all putting them in a 10-bedroom because that's how it gotta be.
That's how it should be.
Yeah.
I wouldn't necessarily agree with that on a face level. That's real face level right there to me. You know what I'm saying? Because if you go, because then that's basically saying, let me go shoot up 10 kids and then just
get a mansion.
You know what I'm saying? So that's real face level right there. So I wouldn't even 100% agree with that.
I got another topic that's interesting, but go ahead.
Yeah, just the ideas is always effort because you're talking about community in a sense. You're talking about like a form of government or a form of society. So it would have to be up for discussion. That's all this is.
Just a talk about it. Yeah. Interesting shit that just came up on a random conversation. Yeah. But off that, I had at the top of the list fucking school lunch. I don't know if we ever talked about this on the podcast. I think we had some talks about this off. But if we think about what we had to do for school lunch, that shit was like credit almost, but then you run out. Say a motherfucker, you run out of food or money on the shit, and they laugh would be like,
you take the money up there, put it on the account.
Put your number in, but if your account don't got nothing in it, that shit a real life tell you ain't shit in this motherfucker.
You know how
and you gotta give your food back
to them, and they in front of the whole line. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and
imagine that shit. Like these kids.
And then luckily we had a few cool. We got a few lunch ladies and shit. They'll let you get your train shit. Some of them got fired. Like every once in a while, one or two of them over time. You know what I'm saying? You fired them for that.
Say that ain't supposed to. That ain't what they want to happen.
Exactly. They get them up out of there for that. And then on top of that, why the fuck are y'all giving me pizza and chocolate milk? That's my question.
Wild combo.
That's my question. Same thing in the jails too. You know what I'm saying? I don't understand you giving motherfuckers lasagna and beefaroni and then give them some fucking 2% milk. I don't understand that shit. Like,
you get some juice though, but the juice
card, like the milk card is like this. The juice card is like this. Like, what's the point? Like,
to spread out the ratio of liquids.
School to prison pipeline. We could talk about that. Why they eating the same food or slightly worse, but
getting to high school and having the vicious ass vending machines was best shit to happen, bro.
Then Michelle Obama came and this motherfucker.
That was after I was out of high school.
I looked at the vending machine, I saw carrot sticks. I was like, man, this motherfucker.
Ain't no fucking way they was putting carrots in them vending machines, bro.
Hey, I think they did.
If that's how y'all was living in there, bro, I'm glad we got out when we did.
Man, we wasn't no better, though. We had chicken nuggets and milk, chicken nuggets and fucking... But they did start setting up some little juice, but even a little juice cup.
Oh, yeah.
Little fake Kool-Aid or whatever it was, slushy or whatever.
Them grape joints be torch.
It was cool. It was good. Not the small apple juice and grape juice.
Yeah, not the cartons. I'm talking about like
the cup.
Plastic cup.
Yeah, the plastic cup. Yeah, the out of cart drink. Even that shit was like $2.50 though, wasn't it? Wasn't like $1 or something, like $2.50 for that little ass cup of juice.
The fact we just had a whole 5-minute topic about school lunch shows you how fucked up and crazy that shit is, bro. Like,
and more than likely still is. Like, I've always wondered. I'm sorry, y'all. Since middle school, why am I drinking chocolate milk and chicken or chocolate milk in a cheeseburger?
Because it was way better than vanilla milk.
A fake fillet of vanilla milk.
Vanilla milk.
Alright, we're gonna skip past that. We're gonna skip
vanilla milk.
We're gonna skip past the vanilla milk. Yeah, man, this just don't make sense.
What the fuck I was
Anybody's dietary system, I don't think that shit makes sense, bro.
I feel like I'm gonna end up being like a TikTok parent that like pack all my kids' lunches and shit.
Don't share this with none of your friends.
Not even that. I'm not sending no money to that fucking school, bro, for you to put into.
You getting overpaid, bro. The fact that we would pay $2.50 for that lunch, and it would be
that bum ass lunch.
It would be a dry sliced piece of chicken, some milk, some orange juice or apple juice, and like some tater tots.
And you better hope your lunch is one of the first ones,
right? Or you get your shit burnt or cold. Like the fuck, you paying $2.50, 2 days, that's $5. To get this bullshit.
That shit was jail, bruh. If we're being honest, that shit was jail.
School to prison pipeline, man. You eating the same shit.
How y'all feel about liking pictures when you're in a relationship?
I don't have no problem with it.
For you or the other person?
When you say liking pictures, like just like a picture, or you mean go down and like 10 of this motherfucking pictures?
This is usually a thing for women. But we're not going to be sexist. We're going to include everybody.
I had a situation where I was dating somebody and like they had way more followers than me. Way more followers than me.
Which is normal for them.
Which is normal. I have no problem with that. But they always got a problem with my social media. You know what I'm saying? When I post a funny meme or if I post something, they got an issue with that shit. And on my end, I'm like, bro, I don't even look. You got way too many followers for me to even. I wouldn't even try to look through that shit. You know what I'm saying?
I know it's some crazy shit.
I'm gonna go crazy just trying to look through the shit. Like, why am I gonna do that to myself? You feel what I'm saying?
And I know how internet niggas work
bonkers
too.
Trying to go look through all these motherfuckers, asking you about this motherfucker. You ain't never even seen him before. All right, cool. And I ask you about this motherfucker. You seen him, but you don't like him.
And
not doing all that.
If you fucking with like, no, you might have random niggas in there on some wild, goofy.
Some niggas is doing all that. That shit cool. I got more shit to think about than just run down all the niggas on your Instagram.
But I'm also saying like she liking pictures though.
Yeah, so I'll be real with you. If she doing that, she's probably on the way out the door. I don't even mean by me. Probably her choice. She probably about to slide on out the door. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, really.
That's a good point.
Just being real. Like, nigga like me, though, I learned this shit like Gucci say, bruh. They like buses. Next 15, one coming.
I'm trying to think of how I would even recognize some shit like that, because I would hope you ain't liking pictures of niggas that I follow, because I only follow niggas I'm cool with, for real, or that I know. So, for the most part.
So for you to even find out about it.
Yeah, like, why you liking pictures of niggas that I know? That's flag one, that you about to be out the fucking door. 2, if you liking, like, celebrity niggas pictures, I don't really give a fuck about that, because I'm probably liking JT in them pictures, too. So, I don't give a fuck about that.
That's what I can agree with. Celebrity pictures, cool with me.
Although,
the nigga down the street, different. Nah, you got me fucked.
Right. A nigga can say it's different, though, because the chances of me bagging JT versus the chance of you being one of these joints, one of these famous niggas just want to run through for a trip to DC and shit is a little high, but, you know, I stay out of that. I still don't care. Like who whatever
the
famous
ratio
nigga picture you want.
See, the ratio still there.
You hear me? You hear me? Like, it's never been a time where I had to be like, why you liking this nigga pictures? I ain't never been through it, bruh. I more so got a problem with the tweets and memes and shit that you like. Cause what you mean? Why you like it? I ain't did none of that shit.
No,
what the fuck are you talking about?
My thing is, why you getting upset about the memes and shit?
It ain't upset, but it's like,
Nah, man. No.
I'm an overthinker, bruh.
Yeah, man.
So this is what you into.
Because you really gotta realize.
You can't laugh at a meme?
No, because you really gotta realize, one, it could be just some random funny shit that they find funny.
Or they sneak this in you.
Or it could be some old shit, like a nigga that they fucked with before did that shit or something. Like, it could be anything. So you can't just rack your brain around that shit, for real. Man. But I know a lot of women that got a problem with men liking pictures at all.
Listen, if you're dating me and I post a funny meme, don't pay that shit no damn mind. It's gonna be deleted in 13 hours, 12 hours, 24 hours, any fucking way. You know what I'm saying? Just baby motherfuckers laugh real quick and it's gonna be gone tomorrow. Like, don't be getting mad about fucking memes. Like, I don't got time for that shit.
Only reason to really get mad is if it's like, you know that shit sneak dissing you or something.
Like, that's real shit. If you know this nigga shading you with this shit.
This bitch. It's some real specific shit. Now that's different.
That's different. Don't be up there just having a problem because posting jokes and shit.
But with the women is more so
they don't like. He ain't that funny. Like,
nah, but they don't like when we like other women pictures though. So how you deal with that? You just stop liking women pictures?
Yeah, I could do that because I wouldn't want you just liking random nigga pictures. That
you right. I be stopping with like the local females.
That's what I'm saying.
I don't give a fuck about liking they pictures for real. Like, but. If it's like an artist, they be dropping some dope ass little photo shit. Like Rico Nasty, her shit just be cool looking, so I be liking all that shit. Fucking, you might see a Meg Thee Stallion in my likes. You might see that, like, yeah. But you ain't gonna see like the.
Man, we might start going live on the spaces throughout the week, like random little good ass podcasts.
Yeah, we could definitely do that.
Start
randomly updated on during the week type shit.
When random topics come up, we can get into it real quick.
If you would like that, let us know in the comments.
Yeah, man. We on Twitter, man. Y'all probably check us out on Twitter. For anybody who's not on Twitter right now. YouTube, Apple, Spotify, the rest of y'all, Google, everybody.
Speaking of liking pictures and shit, Instagram say next year they gonna have a chronological option again.
What y'all think? We ain't talk about it at all. What y'all think about Biden and them passing the law? Cause it actually happened a couple months ago. If you get over $600 on Cash App, or
we did talk like about this. I think
we did.
Yeah, it's slightly at least, but
it's really about to be a play. It's coming into play this coming 2 months.
No,
okay. I just need a lot of money.
That also
even right now too though, you gotta start limiting what you're getting because if they send you more than 600, you gotta report it on your taxes, and that's kind of like. And it's for me, it's wild because 600 for the whole year.
But that also goes to
they could at least say 600 a month.
They about to try and regulate all this crypto shit,
right?
So that's going towards that too. Like all them transfers niggas getting off, we gotta get to that type shit.
For real. My thing is, taxing a sale is fine at a store or point of transaction. Taxing people swapping money between each other is
Gifts and
bonkers.
shit, right?
Like you taxing gifts. You taxing me saying, yeah, bro, you can borrow $50 from me. Why are you taxing that? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
At some point, we do gotta look ourselves in the mirror and the country in the mirror and like, what are we doing? Are we gonna just keep doing this bullshit? We gonna let these motherfuckers keep?
I pray we get to that point one day.
One day, but bro,
it seems like now it's just like, let's bring it up and then 6 months forget about it. Yeah, like
motherfuckers don't really care. Or they think they can't do nothing, or they don't implement nothing that could be done. None of that shit. All it does is come down to legislation, signing a bill in the place to say they can't do that.
And that's why these motherfucking politicians are so bold with how they handle shit now, bro. Because they know these motherfuckers ain't gonna do shit for real.
Exactly. That's why Trump get up there, do all shit he did, and then somebody like Biden can come up there and lie to y'all and get to office and don't do shit. Because y'all ain't gonna do shit about it. Like, get the fuck? Like, straight up.
I'm here now.
How y'all feel about chicken tenders going extinct under Biden?
So, like, what like...
It don't make sense to me either, bro.
Are the chickens still gonna be here, though?
It don't make... Like, if you got wings, you got legs, you got breasts, which is where the tenders come from, I'm assuming.
But it's a thigh shortage. Like, there ain't no thigh. So, what are all these deformed chickens?
Yeah, with half a fucking body and shit. That shit don't make no sense, yeah. Like, do niggas just like the chicken tenders more, so they running out of those? Is it like a chicken tender vault that we don't know about?
So, like, if you go, you got to get a limit on your chicken tenders?
I did read something that said the company was like, they wasn't advertising their chicken tender stuff, so that niggas wouldn't order that shit.
They're like, yeah, let me get 5 tenders. Yeah, we got burgers.
We got nuggets. I got endless nuggets, but you ain't got no fucking tenders. How that work?
Yeah, we cut up the tenders to make the nuggets safe.
That shit don't make no sense, bro. That just goes to show, like, chicken tenders, nigga. We can't even have chicken tenders. How y'all feel about the Instagram chronological shit, though? Y'all gonna... I feel like that's gonna help a lot of, like, businesses and shit.
I don't know what's going on.
2022 Instagram saying they bringing back chronological order for the timeline. I think they said it's going to be an option, so we'll see how that works.
It should be permanent, because why would you even switch that up? That doesn't even really make sense. Shit ain't it doesn't make sense. It makes it a random algorithm.
And the algorithm don't be on point at all. I don't want to see shit for 2 days ago. If it was in order, I would have been seeing this shit already.
It's cool sometimes. It's if you're going to show me shit from 2 days ago, it need to be that I ain't logged in for 2 days.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? If I was just on there 2 days ago, why you ain't show me that shit, basically. Like,
or do like Twitter do with a what you may have missed
section. What you may have missed
section.
Yep.
It's random shit, though. I don't like it. I don't like that shit. Y'all want to get into music?
Sure. Yeah.
Travis,
what we talking about?
Let's start light. I don't know why this conversation came up, but let's have it. Is Kodak Black up there lyrically with Kendrick Lamar?
What?
Lil Duval said, this is according to him, that although he doesn't get the respect that he deserves, Kodak is up there with Kendrick Lamar.
I'm going to give Lil Duval credit for riding for niggas from his city.
From his state,
From his
at
state.
least. Right,
Missouri,
right.
fuck it.
That's but a Florida nigga. You all right.
But nah, we not about to.
And I'm not even trying to play with Kodak pen, because
as an artist, fuck with Kodak. Yeah. You said Kendrick.
Yeah, that's what
we're not doing that.
Not gonna. Like, that's a lot of names that you putting them above.
Exactly.
You gotta get past a lot of niggas to get to Kendrick, bro.
I think Kendrick was like nominated for a Pulitzer Prize award.
I can see you saying that you like his music better.
I don't think that Kodak would be winning that award every time.
It's really
that's not a league for Kodak right there. If you're talking NBA young boy, if we're talking, I don't know, if you're talking number of a young artist, cool. Not Kendrick, not Cole, not Drake, not, you know what I'm saying, not Wayne, nobody that y'all know is not on the list for Charlie. Like, don't even say that shit. All that Tupac shit, like, stop it. You know what I'm saying?
Kodak's up there with Glock 9, though.
Yeah. We put him over niggas like that.
Yeah.
For sure, yeah.
But, That Good Kid, Mad City job like changed lives. I'm sorry.
Nah, that's a fact though. To Pimp a
Shit,
Butterfly, like
Be Humble, like
all that shit.
certain singles. Shit, man.
Well, we on music. Let's see. I actually thought you was going to agree with him, so that's interesting.
That's crazy. Don't. Nah.
You want to talk about Kanye and Drake?
Been wild for that one. Let's talk about the whole event.
Kumbaya.
Man, Jay Prince, he do miracles out this.
First off, free Larry Hoover. Support that movie. 100%. Talk about the show. They were saying Drake killed it. They said Kanye.
Shit, I saying the opposite.
You say the opposite?
I saying that they was loving the Kanye was doing the old shit and not this new bullshit.
What?
And they hated that Drake was doing all this certified lover boy shit.
I asked somebody they was on there. They was like, yeah, Drake shit. But, all right, you asked dudes or girls though?
I say the mix.
Girls was loving the certified that I heard, and then Kanye shit was just boring to them.
Maybe the people I follow just don't like that too sexy song because they was on that joint.
They was no. I agree with you with that. They was not fucking with that because that's not the type concert for that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like I just seen a lot of people that was disappointed. That,
that's the type of concert you come out there and talk your bars. You spit your concert shit. Like,
and that's why people on my timeline was kind of disappointed. I think.
Yeah. Like Kanye doing Can't Tell Me Nothing, shit like that. That fits that environment. You know what I'm saying? Wait till I get my money right. You know what I'm saying? Like shit like that. You can't tell me nothing, right? Like shit like that. You need that. I know we too sexy for that. Like nobody wear that shit.
I'm glad they did the shit because this is like a non-beef to me for real. Like they having rich nigga beef. Honestly, this shit ain't no real.
That shit was stupid.
That shit was stupid from the start, bro.
They gotta know that shit over with by now. Nobody want to hear that shit no more either.
And it ain't like y'all gotta be buddy best friends and shit. But
just
stop acting like y'all.
Yeah.
Drake, stop talking about you gonna pull up around the corner and all that goofy shit.
Yeah, I understand that. Kim done been around. So stop playing. It's jokes, guys.
He's still going outside. He don't care.
Nah, he know what it is for real.
Can we talk about niggas remixing songs at live shows? It's cool sometimes, but nigga, do the fucking song we like. Don't be sending subliminal messages to your goddamn wife. Maybe I was the only one that was like, nigga.
You caught that. Shit, it is what it is, man. Like I said, like we say, free Larry Hoover.
Yeah, that was the point of the show.
The whole point of the show.
I don't think it got that. Maybe I just be out of the loop, but it didn't get a lot of promo to me.
The show?
Yeah.
Nah, the show did. We talked
People
about
was
it.
talking about it, but like
just from Kanye and him standing next to each other. Remember, that's promo.
I was about to say though, like that same like.
Remember that video of them standing next to with Jay Prince? That in itself was
like some verses have been talked about more on the timeline for me than.
You mean it wasn't popular?
Yeah,
it was promo, but it wasn't popular. I could say that, but I think
you would think a fucking Drake Kanye show would just do crazy.
Yeah, but kind of you could be honest. Everybody kind of had the notion it was gonna be just like how it was. It's gonna come and go. You know what I'm saying? True. I just being real from my personal perspective, it gave that vibe. It seems like everybody else kind of naturally, you know what I'm saying? It was at that perspective with it too. It was gonna come. We are gonna see what happened, and then we was gonna just keep moving.
I feel it. Yeah. Drake said, "Fuck the Grammys this year." I like it.
Yeah.
He was nominated. Mm-hmm. He was nominated for 2 of them joints, and he withdrew his music.
Okay.
That's some niggas usually say fuck the Grammys, but that's usually because they ain't nominated. So or didn't win or some shit. You know the fuck shit. We all know the fuck shit.
Other people don't though. We gotta tell them. People get cheated by the Grammys. Grammys and left people out. The Grammys is what Kanye walked up there and said that about Taylor Smith, right?
Was that that was like the Video Music Awards or something.
That was the VMAs?
Kanye won Grammys. So the Grammys was...
he pissed on Grammys.
Yeah, the Grammys was... Everybody wanted to know what I'd do if I didn't win. I guess we never know. That was the Grammys. But for a nigga like Drake that could have won, has won before, to be like, I'm cool. That's...
I mean, because you also got to understand, when you with that level, some stuff starts to lose value, especially when you know they're artificial.
I hope that shit trickle down on new artists. Fuck the Grammys.
That nigga Kanye better win album of the year. The reason
Stop.
why Drake withdrew his
Stop.
shit was
Stop.
because Kanye said
Fuck Drake. What else is
he
on
went
that list?
He went on Drink Champs and said he never won an album of the year.
Who?
Kanye. That's so I'm thinking that's why Drake did.
Who else is on that list?
Tyler the Creator.
That's the one.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
That's the one.
I think he gonna win it. He had a good ass album. I think Nas. And you know they throw in like motherfucking D Smoke and shit like that. You know they always throwing.
Sound like Tyler the Creator gonna win that to me.
Man, Kanye better win that shit.
I don't know about better. It's like Donda hit with some people, other people it didn't.
Yeah.
Man,
You said when you say album of the year, you gotta say some everybody kind of agree. Yeah, that was tough.
that's
You know what I'm
man.
saying?
Otherwise, Drake should have stayed in that
But
motherfucker running.
everybody, but even then, Certified Lover Boy.
This has been a slow year for music.
Yeah,
so it's like,
everybody wouldn't say Certified Lover Boy was album of the year neither. So it's not even guaranteed that he would have won in the first place.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
I think he
That's not a knock on Drake, just being we talking music.
You,
So
see,
it's like
you said you think he withdrew for Kanye?
I don't know.
So he won that damn.
Boy,
award.
you think they really squashed that shit?
like to that level.
Stop, bro.
To that level?
You know how petty that nigga is?
Right, yeah.
That is a
He
fact.
not trying to hit
It's
that
really
shit.
a fuck the Grammy.
He'd have
thing,
loved to
like,
win over that nigga, bro. I think. That's just my opinion.
Yeah. Remember, bro, you can't make up perspectives on this, John. You can give your opinion, but I don't think that's the case.
Said I think. You know, just
He said that was my disclaimer. It's not financial advice.
no.
Dog.
Any thoughts on NBA YoungBoy's makeup choice?
Man, whatever makes you feel good to express yourself by all means.
Would you say like coming off a movie?
Ooh, oh, I thought it looked like some dead president shit
Dead
until I seen the statement with it, like makeup makes me feel good type
Yeah.
shit. Like that means you just ain't the first time. Like, you just be doing that shit.
Yeah.
What?
I want to know who took the picture and who released that shit.
It looked like it's a video.
It looked like he did.
It looked like it was like on a video set or something.
Yeah, that's the thing too. We always get not us like personally, but you know, social media get all hyped up when artists drop these pictures, and then 2 weeks later a video come out, and then we just that's why.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's more than likely what it's about. You know what I'm saying? That is what it is. Definitely was a little weird, but I mean,
Y'all been letting niggas paint their nails all
Right,
year.
like,
I don't want to hear that shit now.
that shit is what it is.
Do I say what I'm thinking?
No.
No.
I don't know what you're thinking.
I don't want no beef with Boosie. He got it.
Why Boosie ain't say that?
Why ain't speaking up on this one, man?
Because he probably know it's a video shoot.
All I'm going to say is express yourself.
Hits blunt.
Smash, she said.
Hits
Remember that
blunt. We can talk about Travis Scott, give him an update.
This nigga.
In my opinion, it's not looking too good for your boy.
He got to write a book now.
Shouldn't me. He need to just chill out. Handle that shit in court, however it go. Stop making statements because your statements ain't looking good.
He tried to pay for one of the kids' funeral. The parents said no. You already know they, but man. Whew.
Why would they? About to sue the shit out of everybody.
Yeah.
Shit is fucked up, bro. Like, people really died at that joint.
But see, this is my thing, right? People did die from it. But I'm going to just be real. Like, sometimes you just got to look from the other perspective. I see a big-ass cash grab being done, too. You know what I'm saying? It's
For
like,
sure.
It's like it's one thing if you really feel that way, but it's another thing that y'all just see an opportunity to.
For sure. And I'm sure it's a lot of those. But at the same time,
But not even just a lot of those. Even the people who genuinely lost family members. It even still seems a little bit like a level of a cash grab to it.
but wouldn't you though? If I
you
bought
would sue,
my-
you would sue for something, but to the degree where like, okay, 'cause I saw you say a documentary came out, right? Or it's like
Somebody put a documentary out detailing it. Yeah.
right. So all that would automatically you can use that in court. You gonna get some type of reimbursement for it, for the situation in the first place. All I'm saying is when it comes to the point where like unless like you tell them no, you can't pay for the funeral. Like unless that was gonna cancel out what you was going to take them to court for.
I've
in the first
heard
place,
that was a thing that it would have been that,
it was them type stipulations.
yeah. But who's to say? We don't know.
Yeah, we don't know. We're not confirming either way.
Right. But and then it's like, even if you want to take it from the perspective of you didn't get hurt, but I was still stuck in this crowd where people was getting trampled, killed, and all this shit, and I couldn't get out.
But it becomes a level, like, when it's a tragedy for some people, that's one thing. When it becomes a level of a cash grab, that's when it's like, all right.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
It's looking bad.
That's really all I'm saying.
It's a lot of blame to go around, but it's looking bad for the people that threw that shit up, bro. Yeah. When you factor in everything around that shit, all the shit he was saying beforehand, his history at his shows. Yeah, it's like, and if they bring all that shit up in court, bro, that's, what can you say but we was liable type shit.
Right. So, yeah.
That shit crazy, man.
Everybody involved, man.
For sure.
Hopefully we work out for the best, literally.
I feel like he needs to be quiet and just handle that in court. However,
that's all you can do. That's really all you can do. Stop going.
Stop doing this
interviews, right?
He did the one black and white video that he thought was deep, where he was fake sad. Then he did the Charlamagne interview. I'm not watching that.
Yeah, I mean, you want to hear, like, you know, come out, you know what I'm saying, so accountability and everything. That's positive. That's what's going on. But it's more so a level of, like, sometimes you just gotta just sit back. You can't let stuff blow over. It's not gonna blow over.
That's definitely not gonna blow over.
But like,
speed, like, you may be making it worse though.
Yeah, making it worse.
Keep speaking on it, keeping it in everybody's public eyes, and helping all the time. You know what I mean? It's not.
Where do you go after this, bruh? Whatever the penalty may be, like, with the type of artist he is, the type of music he makes, how his shows are, because that's how his shows are. Where do you go from? Like, do you keep the same brand type shit? Do you rebrand? Like, is that even possible? Or do you go straight back to, I'm the rager, come to my shows and get lit and mosh pit?
But see, if you do that, then you gonna have an incident where motherfuckers will be like, "Oh, that shit just worked for that situation. Let's do it."
And that's what I say. That's why I say a level of, like, accountability got to be in the play on the people who did come. I'm not saying people for the Trash Guy incident specifically. I just mean in general, when you go to a concert, you can't be doing certain shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, mosh pits is one thing. They've been going on for a long time. Cool. But trampling over motherfuckers and, like, literally being so hype and, like, gone in your mind that you can't even realize that the person next to you can't even breathe.
Shitting me. They said it got so bad at one point, bro, that if you was, at one point he was on stage saying, "Hey, put both middle fingers up" or some shit. And it was so bad to the point where if you really did that shit and put your arms up, you might not be able to get them back down type shit. I can't even fathom a fucking crowd like that, because I don't even like medium-sized crowds. So that shit is fucking crazy, bro. Like, even if you wanted to get out, you just like couldn't. If that's the case, that shit drive. Yeah, that shit drive crazy, man. But I think that's everything we got on music. What else we got on music? Nah, that's it.
Still do. Yes. Well, that was it on music, right? That's all the artists.
So, fucking Elon Musk is back on this supervillain shit. Not even back, because he been in the lab working on this shit for a little minute. I knew this was coming. I didn't know he was going to finish the shit this soon. This nigga say his motherfucking little brain Neuralink chips is coming out 2022.
No.
What?
Whoa.
He's been talking about this for a while. I think he even
I heard somebody talking about brain chips like a year ago, but
yeah. He wants to implant some shit in your head that's like a... I forget what he said it's going to do specifically.
All y'all nerds and shit who didn't watch iRobot or who did and thought that shit was cool, I got chill.
Go ahead.
I got chill. I'm not putting nothing in my head.
Go ahead. Go let them... You think niggas tripping over a vaccine, bruh? Mm-hmm. They gonna let niggas fucking put a brain chip in them? Tell me you that dumb.
They still ain't found the cure for cancer. Y'all gonna do that? Because
once you tell me, yeah, I'm about to go get the brain chip, bruh, my next question is, damn, you got the vaccine too? Yeah. And if the answer no.
If the answer is anything but nah, the answer more than likely is going to be yes. More than likely. If you willing to get a brain chip, you willing to get a vaccine. Or vice versa. You know what I'm saying? To me.
Yeah. You would think so.
You would think so. I don't know, because
But
technically
if this shit
people,
got some sweet shit.
technically
you
the
can do.
people getting the vaccine are elderly and they're not getting brain chips. I don't think unless the government told them they had to get it for updates or some shit.
What if they saying, nigga, this shit you gonna see virtual reality? You can have like a menu screen to your life and shit.
That sound cool. Fool. Give me some glasses at best. And even then, I'm still iffy on it, bro. Like, listen, I'm not gonna sit here and shit you though. If you able to sit here and have a pair of glasses on or something and realize scrolling by everything and realize keep going about your day without missing a beat, that is innovative.
She ain't fucking with the brain chip to do that.
Fuck no, I'm not fucking with no brain chip to do that. You're not implementing nothing next to my brain that's gonna stay there. I probably gotta come and get it switched out, changed.
I
all that
forget
other
the name
shit.
of the movie,
When
bruh.
they get superhuman ability.
It's
I
probably
was about
literally,
to say,
it's probably literally
what's
reading
the name
your
of the
brain.
movie we thinking about, bruh? I know you know.
It's reading all your thoughts more than likely. They gotta
Yeah,
be
for sure.
You know
The
what I'm
joint with
saying?
Ryan Reynolds.
It's like a regular white dude.
So
bruh.
at that point, that means they really are probably recording your thoughts. You know what I'm saying?
And everything you do on the little shit.
What if it start fucking with your like
It's the metaverse, bruh.
your like what you call it your
Motor-
cognitive
motor
skills,
skills
motor
and
skills,
shit.
cognitive skills. Like what if
You start doing shit you can't control.
Yeah, what if
and
it's like? What if it's like? Remember they used to give us. Remember the original vaccine? People got the shot and the Redskins cheerleaders start running backwards.
Oh yeah.
Remember that vaccine? What was that shot about? What was it? Remember those shots? You
Like the bird flu or something.
you remember?
It was,
You remember?
yeah.
Absolutely not.
Yes,
I
you
remember.
do.
It was,
You
like,
remember
it was like
that
2013.
shit?
When,
or
you
some
remember
shit,
when
yeah.
bruh, everybody was like, what was it, influenza
Yeah,
going on
it
or
was like
something? Everybody had to get a shot, and then
Swine
cheerleader was like, she couldn't walk straight, and she had to. Yes, you remember, boo.
I do.
It was a swine flu.
I thought they came out and said she was bullshitting though, but
I think they did, but nonetheless, fool. Shawty said she can only talk when she run backwards.
I
fool.
didn't know
Like,
she was a cheerleader. That's funny.
Redskins cheerleader. Redskins got a lot of shit with them.
That's hilarious. We gonna talk about them later too. Yeah, I don't know, bro. I'm really racking my brain to think about that movie, bro. The nigga get some type of chip, and it just kick in, and he just be whooping ass, fool. And he tries.
RoboCop?
Nah, it's some new shit, bro. I can't remember what it's called though.
Fuck that, fool. I don't know if I'm fucking with that one.
Yeah, nah, I'm definitely
Metaverse seem a
I
little
get
cool.
What the fuck do
Even-
Elon Musk know about medical anything,
Even
bruh?
in fat ass goggles,
Brain
Oculus
surgery and
joints,
shit.
even the big Oculus goggles, like they're cool, bro. But it implement a level of danger for the simple fact that you have no awareness to things
Can
going
only
on around
use
you.
that shit in your house.
You have,
Like-
you have zero awareness to anything going on around you. Like literally, you put that joint on, you ain't paying
Eyes
attention to
ain't
shit.
is gone, right?
Like that shit is crazy,
I picture hearing that shit in your mind.
man.
And what, like I just said, what the fuck do Elon Musk know about brain surgery that's gonna make me trust them to cut my head open and put a fucking chip in there?
I ain't gonna hold you. If I could become superhuman though, I start lifting up trucks and shit. Oh no.
We're gonna turn into a full robot. We gonna go full robot,
Yeah, you
bro.
trying to be cyborg.
You
Yeah,
hear me?
yeah.
This shit all sound like bullshit, but this real life. This shit is happening,
Yeah,
nigga.
you really do never know the possibilities in the next 20 years. The way tech really has a possibility to develop. Some of the shit is cool, some of the
And
shit
if you
is
get
scary
the
as fuck.
version 1.0,
Oh,
you're
yeah.
a dumbass.
She'll blow up in
you,
your head.
you don't even wait
You
for
gonna be
the
walking
kicks
down.
to
You
get
gonna
out.
be walking down the street. Your shit just going. Oh fuck! Nah, don't do
Hey,
that.
fool.
Don't do that.
They gonna have a recall on that shit.
Dog, how you recall a brain chip?
Brain.
The most stressful drive to the hospital ever.
It's gonna be like that movie. Remember that movie when Terry Crews was the president?
No.
Y'all ever saw that movie?
What?
Oh man, y'all never saw the
that
movie?
fucking movie.
You never saw it? It's a movie, right? Where fool go to the
Fuck
future.
Terry Crews. Go ahead.
It's a movie where everybody go to the future and everybody dumb. Well, not everybody. It's a dude. He like in the military or some shit, Air Force or something. He get into a time capsule and go to the future. And in the future, everybody's dumber and shit. You know what I'm saying?
No. I never seen
I
that.
never
bro.
seen that.
To
Him
me,
being the fucking president and not
Yeah.
the military nigga is hilarious though.
yeah, he like the military nigga is the smartest person in the fucking world now. Like it's a whole shit.
Oh, so he a dumbass president.
You dumb.
Oh, that makes perfect sense.
Yeah,
He's a
dumbass president.
dumbass nigga in real life too.
Man.
I can't stand Terry Crews ass, man. You just brought up the fucking football team. We ain't talk about RG3 dropping his book.
Oh, Lord.
I don't know if it came out yet, but his little announcement and shit. Came out, said he gonna be spilling the beans on everything that happened, what he's seen and going through like facilities and all that. And he said he gonna speak on some sexual harassment. And I seen that people was thinking like he gonna expose some shit that was going on between like the cheerleaders or something. And
Said, nah, something
like,
the hell.
yeah, bro. And I hope they give us all the information like they did with the Will Smith book. Like, I need them fucking headlines ASAP, because
That's just crazy.
We've been talking about them for what, 4 weeks now? Since the John Gruden shit? Spill them beans, man. They
good
did
friend
you
of
dirty
mine
anyway.
told me that, thoughts and motherfucking snitches all write a tell-all book. So he gotta be snitching or a thought.
Shit, I'm all for that nigga snitching.
Yeah, I'm about to say.
I'm all for the nigga snitching in this situation.
Ace can say that. I don't know about that.
In this situation,
I'm not a fan of the scans. I know what the scans has done and what they haven't done over the course of the last few years.
You gotta think about who he's snitching on. Too.
Yeah, bro, that organization, bro, specifically, then NFL owners and executives, like, technically, that motherfuckers need to be going in on that.
It ain't like he pulling the Karl Malone telling you about the players and shit.
Oh, yeah.
He telling about what's going on in the inner workings type shit.
You ain't gonna believe what I seen in Dan Snyder's office.
Because it's still crazy to me how they glossed over the shit with John Gruden.
Right.
Oh, yeah.
Bruce Allen. That shit's crazy.
It's no way all this shit gonna keep coming out and niggas just gonna ignore it.
Ignore it and
There's
just...
no fucking way.
See, that the NFL got that type money.
True.
They just don't do nothing about it, and everybody, they just pay the media to talk about something else. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Roger Goodell is fucking Teflon Don, my nigga. Like, that nigga's untouchable. Like, all this shit, think about all the shit, all the times we call this nigga an idiot. You fucking up some shit. You some borderline racist shit. All this shit we said about this nigga. He ain't budged. He ain't got demoted. He ain't got fired. Nothing.
Every year, he go out there in the NFL draft and get booed his motherfucking ass off. And he stand there in that suit and announce them draft.
For 3 hours up there
I'm
getting
telling you,
booed.
booed like a motherfucker.
Hey, that's funny.
He don't give a fuck about nothing, nigga. The more them niggas,
Them motherfucking checks coming in.
I'm telling you, the more them niggas boo, the more money he get. He like, y'all gotta tune in to boo. No bullshit.
Hey.
Tell you.
Nah, for real though.
I ain't seen a motherfucker that don't give a fuck.
More than him type shit.
Tell you.
While we on football, rest in peace to Demarius Thomas. Rest in peace to Glenn Foster too. The Glenn Foster is one that I'm gonna pay attention to because they say he died in police custody.
Wow.
Demarius Thomas, he used to play for the Saints too. Demarius Thomas, they say he died at home. They haven't dropped like a cause of death yet, but speculation through people that know him say like he went through a car accident like a year or so ago, and since then he been dealing with seizures, and that may have been what caused him to die at home type shit. So
the only thing I want to say on the Demarius Thomas note is if you experiencing something, you going through something, stay up on it, get checked out, take it serious, because I'm pretty sure he never thought he would die at 33. And so just keep that in mind. I know a lot of people don't like to go to the doctor, don't like to get seen and checked up, but stay up on your shit.
Not to say he didn't, but that's a good point for sure.
Cool.
Yeah, that's a good point. Definitely not to say he didn't. You know what I'm saying? Not to say like he wasn't on top of it. Even like one thing you did say was right. Pretty sure he never expected that.
Right.
That's the main thing. A lot of
33 of natural causes, quote unquote, is kind of crazy. That's not natural causes, is it? But 30, just to go at 33 is fucking crazy. Seemingly, like you would think ex-football players seemingly healthy type shit.
Yeah, but I don't know if you ever seen someone have a seizure. This is pretty scary. Cause it's like, yeah, if you don't know what to do, or if the person's by themselves.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So,
Really.
You want to talk about the PlayStation man?
I think I heard something.
I forgot what his fucking job title was, but he's a fucking creep. They call him in like a sting operation. text messages, creep shit. He was setting up to meet like a 15-year-old boy, they said. And it's even crazier for me. Like, I don't want to make light of it or make jokes or none of that shit, but like, he used to talk about stranger danger on some candy shit. Like, this nigga got PS5s in the crib.
Yeah. See?
Might have got me a like, the fuck?
I just came here for the Sony.
Like, bro, like, that's some wicked shit, though, bro. You got fucking gold to a teenager.
Yeah. That's what. That's wild.
Shit nasty. I'm glad that nigga got exposed. Not even nigga. I'm glad that white boy got exposed. I want to talk about Enes Kanter. I've been wanting to talk about this motherfucker. Enes Freedom. My bad. I ain't gonna disrespect Enes Freedom.
Enes Freedom. Why did he change his name to that? He on this Ron Artest shit or Meta World Peace shit?
Man, look.
He done lost his fucking mind since that shit with his home country.
I'm about to say he can't go home. He's stuck here. I mean,
Freedom.
Yeah.
I must say lost his mind. Come on, man.
No, let me tell you, because you might not have seen this. The nigga went on Fox News. I think it was like Tucker Carlson or some shit.
Somebody get ready to defend him, motherfucker. Be like, you might not have seen this. Every time. You might not have seen this.
Oh, wait, there's more.
Right. They got more to go. All right, what do you
Nigga went on Fox News. They asked him, like, how do you feel about, because, you know, he just got a citizenship for American shit. And it was like, how do you feel about people in this country complaining about the state of this fucking country? Talking about, of course, black people, how we, you know. And his response was, I think they should just shut up because this is home of the free type shit.
That's how them foreigners, that's how they tend to look at it when they come over here.
What y'all got to complain about?
Exactly, bro.
Yeah, and it's a certain kind of mindset because I'm not even going to knock it because, like, you know, they come from their country, it might be less. They might have less, you know what I'm saying? That's liberty. They might have less. They might have to do a lot to come over here. When they do make it over here, they look at certain people where it's like, damn, bro, like I had to do all this to get here, and you still complaining. So they don't
just
understand.
Like you was going through shit in your country, we've been going through shit
it's like,
here for a long ass time.
That's one thing I want to say. Like, I wish people kind of would get into their heads or stop doing that. Like, just because your struggle, you had a struggle, don't mean you cancel out someone else's struggle. You know what I'm saying? It's actually kind of fucked up that we both struggling so damn much. You know what I'm saying? Right. Like, that's the real shit. But.
And then it's even like it's. I feel like this argument is so fucking nasty for people to make because it's like, yeah, even though you may have gone through something in your country, most of the world probably looks at your country like it's fucked up over there. For us, we in a country where everybody outside this motherfucker think, oh, that's America, land of the free, home of the brave, it's number one.
That's how they gas it up and market it. You gotta remember that.
But for us, we know the reality and it's fucked up. So for you to be, oh yeah, it's all that shit that they market to us and tell that to us like we ain't going through shit over here. It's kind of crazy as fuck to me, especially when you claim to be.
When you somebody like Enes Kanter, yeah, because you've been playing with African American players, you've been playing
whole
with
fucking team, nigga.
College, you went through college out here, right? Or was he a foreign player?
I think he was a foreign player, but I'm not sure. But you taking shots at LeBron. Why are you taking shots at LeBron?
He always takes shots at LeBron. He one of them LeBron haters, one of them Deshaun Stevenson type. He been on that.
But he making it like political. Like, what are you? Okay. But you're not even talking to LeBron in real life, according to LeBron. Yeah. You ain't never came to him to have a conversation, but you sending shots about how he feel about what's happening in China or something. Like, it is kind of some fuck shit, man.
I mean, you got to remember, he's not going to have... I'm not even defending him, by no means. He's not going to have the type of perspective that you would have. You're going to have your type of background. And that's the thing for me where I'm starting to understand what the world is.
But
like.
It go back to what you just said, bro. Like, you really in a locker room full of...
Yeah, you should have certain experiences so your perspective should have changed by now.
Or talk to... Like, why you...
Yeah, talk to team. Talk to somebody like a Jimmy Butler or somebody that's going to set your dumb ass straight. Talk to somebody like
Jaylen Brown.
Yeah, that's going to put
Jason Tatum is from St. Louis.
Yeah, exactly. You got actual teammates that's actually from certain places. So like you saying, you should talk to them. Instead of sitting on fucking... What do you say? What are you on, Vlad? What are you on?
Fox TV. Even worse. Tucker Carlson.
But that should tell you... Come on now. That tell you right there. I know, Fox, bro. Tucker Carlson. Come on.
I know.
Come on. They gotta tell you right there in itself, my G.
I don't know. That shit. Nasty work going on out here. I think that's all I got, bro. We like an hour in. Y'all got anything y'all want to talk about?
Man, that's the last topic?
I believe so.
Damn.
Talked about Jussie. Oh, the school shooter.
Yeah, might say don't skip nothing. You be skipping topics and shit. What you leave off last week? Remember? We left off something last week too. We put you back at
that how to handle, John. We got to that. The school shooter nigga, bro. His parents is throwing him all the way under the bus. One, they tried, when we was in here recording last week, they was on a run type shit, did the race. They put out a warrant for their arrest. They ran, tried to get, it looked like they was trying to get to Canada through Detroit type
parents.
Shit.
Yeah. Sheesh. I didn't even know none of that.
Right after the episode ended, like an hour after, they found the motherfuckers. They was holed up in some type of warehouse or some shit.
So hold on, just for clarity. The white boy that shot up the school, his parents went on the run.
His parents went on the run because they charged with, I don't know what the exact charge was. It might have been manslaughter, but because, let's backtrack, because they bought that gun, the school had actually called them the day the shit happened, saying he was looking up ammo, like to the point where the mother had the mother text them on some, man, I'm not even mad that you just don't get caught.
They tried
verbatim
to
type shit.
Canada. They guilty. Fuck that.
Guilty as fuck.
That's crazy. They knew something.
They caught their ass.
That little white boy went in there, shot up the school, and y'all tried to get like.
Or y'all encouraged that shit at home type
like,
shit.
What the fuck?
And then, now that they all bagged and in jail and shit, now they got court dates coming. Little fucking, whatever the fuck his name was. He has a public defender. Parents got their own private lawyer.
Wow. So they throw him completely
under the bus.
Yeah, they're like, yeah, he did it. Guilty. That nigga did this shit.
Your lawyer ain't
50
cents to us.
I'm telling you, keep this shit separate.
He did that shit.
That shit nasty, bro. Super fucking nasty.
Yeah, that's a very, very bad situation right there, man. Prayers out to the classmates,
the victims, right?
That shit is bad right there, bro.
Like, that shit looks like they actually nurtured that shit. Like,
yeah, it's like
I was
they
with
grew
that
it,
shit.
and then like, you know how you like they grew a beast and then released it, and then they would do with it or something.
And then even when you had the chance to like stop some shit from happening, you just shrugged it off. Like, you don't get caught.
That shit crazy.
That don't get caught is crazy. Like, for the shit that he went and did afterwards type shit. Nasty work out here all around.
It's all bad.
Sorry to end on a bad note, but that is the last topic we had.
We talked about the taxes getting raised, right? I mean, them taxes and cash app and everything.
Yeah, we talked about that.
Okay. That's a good thing, man.
Any crypto advice you want to give at the end of the episode?
Nah, I don't got no real crypto advice to give other than, tap in, do your research, do your due diligence. I guess follow me on Twitter. You know what I'm saying? You can go from there if you're interested. You know what I'm saying? If not, reach out to me on any social media platform. Help you get started. But yeah, I'm no expert or nothing. But I mean, if you're interested in getting started, I can help walk you through the basics. You know what I'm saying? Then pass you on to other people who definitely know more. You know what I mean? So yeah, man. Appreciate y'all for coming into the live spaces. It's definitely a new thing we trying. We record the show every Friday. And Friday or Thursday, usually every Friday, we record the show. And we're going to start doing a live show. We're going to start live streaming. And we're going to start having it, other YouTube platforms, Bigo Live, whatever we're going to do. So definitely appreciate y'all for tapping in. But we can wrap up.
Appreciate y'all for watching.
YouTube as always.
Good Guys Podcast.
We got shout out to everybody. We got the YouTube. We got the
Spotify.
Spaces.
Apple
Spotify.
Music.
Apple.
Wherever the fuck you listen to. Fucking very... I don't even know a word to use, but you hear me. Whoever listening right now, we fuck with y'all. Episode 92, we out this bitch.